Sitting here filming. My name is Edith Mary, in case you didn't watch the other videos with me with the same shirt, because it's all in the same hour. I had a couple of incidences happen on Facebook. Not bad. Teachable moments. I had teachable moments. I also was able to have a teachable moment with someone else. And I have decided to share them with you. The first one was I was contacted by this person who wanted me to help her have this person fall obsessively in love with her. And I had to educate her about loving herself and not forcing other people to love you, because it's not a love worth having. So I have at some point gone into spell casting, and because you can do that with tarot as well. Tarot works very well with spells. It works well with manifestation, because it gives you a tool. I'm sorry, I don't have any right here with me. It gives you a tool to focus on. If you make copies of them, and you can put them inside puppets. If you want to make a photocopy and use it as a wrapper for whatever it is you're burning or you're saving till later or something. So tarot works very well with magic. Tarot is magic. It just depends on how you choose to use it. I do not choose to allow anyone, while in my presence, to have anyone influence anyone else's free will. That kind of stuff comes back to bite you in the butt. It's called karma, and it will get you sooner or later, because as soon as you open that door to control and manipulation that you're doing to other people, it's just going to come flooding back in, and other people are going to do it to you. And do not invite in. Don't open a door you don't want people coming in through the other direction. So when you open the door to love, love comes back in. You open the door to hate and manipulation, hate and manipulation comes back in. So doing a lot of education with this young lady, she decided that her parting comment was, well, I see, I guess. She was obviously very young and very, the problem lies with her and her self-worth and her self-esteem. It's just the way it goes. So be careful in your own practice that those kinds of people, when they come at you, it's not about you, unless you're attracting all those kinds of people. That becomes a whole nother pattern that's evolving in your life, which we can get into later. But for right now, we're dealing with just the one person who comes for something that's not necessarily the most ethical thing you can do. Gently educate them and send them on their way. You don't need to be involved. Don't entertain that kind of negativity. Just throw your hand up and say, I'll educate you, but you have to go someplace else if this is what you want. Scenario number 2, someone contacted me on Facebook, wanted to know how to get a reading. And I was like, ask me, for heaven's sakes, just ask. And he says, all right, I want a reading. And I'm like, okay, good. My fee is $45. And I'm available Saturday. He was all gung-ho. Yes, I want a reading around noon on Saturday. Is that good? I'm like, yes, that's good. Everything was all agreed upon. Saturday I get on Facebook, because we were going to do the live video thing. And he was nowhere to be found. He had unfriended me. Which says more about him and his integrity than it does about me. I was up front with everything. Oh, there's Gabby, sort of peeking in. And he did not have integrity. He was probably looking for a free reading. If you're looking for a free reading, say so. And let the reader decide whether to give it to you or not. Don't just assume they read for free, because their time is valuable. So I considered that gentleman a big, giant blessing in my life, because he taught me what integrity isn't. He taught me that I stood firm in my beliefs. I did not suffer because I didn't get his fee. And again, it was turn the negativity away. You don't need to read every person that comes to your table. You don't need to read them 4 feet either. If you don't like the person coming to your table, say, I'm sorry, I'm getting ready to take a break. There's another reader over there. Go see them. And you're done at that point. Then go take your break, shake it off, and come back with a fresh kind of new aura about you that you're ready to read for the right people. So when you're inviting the spirits in and you're inviting clients in especially before an event, you invite in the right people, the people who need you, not the people that are wanting to take advantage of you. Don't just invite everybody in. Invite in the people who need you, who need what you have to offer. Because not everybody needs what I have to offer. They want what another reader, a friend of mine, Joe, he's an awesome reader. They want what he has to offer. That's more appropriate. Or they want what Della has to offer, who is another awesome reader. I recommend both those people very highly. So not everyone is going to resonate with me, and that's okay. I don't mind. The people that need me will show up at my table. So that's something to incorporate in your practice. I was willing to do it, but I didn't spend any time on him after I discovered what he had done. I didn't even go to that man's an idiot. Okay, fine. I thought about it for about that long. And I'm like, you know what, though? It's really not about me. That was about him. And that's what you have to look, is if you're getting nothing but people who want free readings, there's a self-worth issue. If you're getting nothing but people who want to say, help me cast a spell and control and manipulate this person, if you're getting like 10 of those at one time, or even 3 at one time, that's the time to sit back and think about, well, wait a minute, what about me is attracting this? Because if you put out that energy to bring in the people that need you, genuinely need you, that genuinely need what you have to offer and is seeking your type of reading. Most of my readings tend to be highly spiritual and metaphysical. So some people like that, some people don't. So that's what you'll attract if that's what you put out. And so incorporate that in your practice or not. And sometimes it's about the money, but most of the times it's about, because sometimes the money's just a gift from the universe or the gift from God, just like the talent to begin with. If they're willing to pay you $45 or however many dollars to sit there and not believe you, sometimes it's because you just need to pay your light bill. And this was the universe's way of saying, here, And then other times it's about, you know what, we're just not getting it together. Here's half your fee back, because I spent some time with you, but I'm going to give you the rest of your feedback, and you can go over to, Madam whomever, and have them read for you. So it's okay to say no. It's okay to set boundaries. But each person that sits or attempts to sit or asks you questions, even if they're of, I'm not going to say, not dubious, unaware. If they're coming even from an unaware state, they're teaching you a lesson. They're teaching you how to handle the next person. They're giving you the opportunity to educate. And I have rambled on way too long, because all I was really going to tell you is the changes I am making in my business. Wow. Well, obviously somebody needed to hear it. I think I already did this, though. Maybe somebody needed to hear it again. I don't know. It is what it is. I did my usual ramble, and spirit comes out using my voice. So take that for what it's worth. Check out my Patreon page. Check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe, like, and share, please. Because I obviously am looking for more subscribers, more clients, to increase my business and cause it to grow. Also, so check out my Instagram page, check out my online store on my website, and hopefully I'll see you soon, and we'll be doing some business together. You have an awesome evening or a weekend whenever you're watching this. Love you, bye.